I'm back, and Amy, this book is for you. If you like it, if you decide you don't, just let me know. But you said that you wanted it, and you said you liked the progress that was being made on it. What I didn't tell you was that I was going to have to cover up some rings that were on this book, like somebody put a glass of something on it, and I could not wash them off. It kind of looked like whatever it was, maybe it was coffee and there was acid in the coffee, but it looked like it kind of ate off the finish of the book. So, and it bugged me. So I cut these circles out. I actually measured the ring on the book so I could use my Cricut to cut the same size circle out. And then so it didn't just look like I stuck two circles on to cover up some coffee rings, I embellished it with some other cutouts, some arrows, and this little tab here. So I hope you don't mind. I know you liked this book cover, and I tried to keep it, you know, so you could pretty much see the original book cover, so I hope you don't mind all of these collaged elements on there. There's some ribbon, grosgrain ribbon with dots on it I've had for years that are along the edge here. Again, it's fabric on the spine, and I used a piece of my prized 1970s braid because it was perfect color for this. And the back is just plain. So I hope you like this, Amy. On the inside, I didn't want this book to take itself too seriously, so I put on these really cute, whimsical robots on the inside front and back covers. And I just think they're adorable. And this kind of glossy pet scrapbook paper for the pocket, and this book belongs to. And it has the same setup as the other science book that we just went through, so I'll just go through it quickly so Amy can see it. I really do like the elements that I made with the Tim Holtz stamps and all of these little tabs that I got on clearance at Michael's. I got stamps for these on clearance at Michael's, and I showed them in one of my process videos. There's one of them here. I just think everything worked together really well, and I got out my Graphic 45 number stamps that I love and got to use them. These blue envelopes are listed in my shop right now. This one has a couple pictures of Einstein on it. Little teeny envelope here with one card that pulls out. This one has an eyelet and a little snippet cut from the physics book, or from one of the math books. I think it's from the physics book. Some stenciling. Here's one of the envelopes that this book gets. So I did two of these white envelopes with a stamp, and then I stitched along the flap and then put one of the printouts on it. One of the little circle digital printouts. Amy wanted some real vintage items in the book, so this is a vintage bridge score sheet. Let me see what else is vintage in here. Well, of course, the book pages are all vintage. I know she's got some vintage pieces because she definitely requested them. So I'll show you them as we go. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any. Okay. This is a vintage stub from the railroad agent's tickets. Here's that or the Cascade again. One of the booklets. This is from the physics page. this book I was able to do a flip page in each signature, but the other book I didn't because the pages were wider, so there wasn't enough extra scrapbook paper. Here's a vintage parcel post label. Another of the little 2-inch brown envelopes. Test tubes. The assorted papers. Another one of those little vintage tickets, whatever they are, and this that I cut with my Cricut. And the booklet. And the third signature. The little envelopes that are in my shop, and a Tim Holtz Word, etc. This is the envelope that has, I think this envelope is vintage, but somebody sent it to me, so I'm not sure. It has this kind of a crinkly lining inside. This, oh yeah, this is covering up a tear that was in the envelope. Didn't tear all the way through, it was just a little rip. These are vintage. A receipt and a refund slip. I like the way this page turned out. And the last little note booklet is in there. And then on the back page is a pocket that you can tuck something into. It's kind of a tight fit, so it would have to be something slim, like just a library card or a tag or something. In fact, I'll put a library card in there for you. So if you like this, Amy, just let me know and I'll get it in the shop, reserved for you. Thank you all for watching. This one will be available when you watch these videos. This one will be in my shop. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate your support. Have a good weekend. The rest of it. Bye-bye.